constitutions exist to limit the exercise of authority. And this does not appear to be understood or taken into consideration by the executive in Kenya, and indeed by many state entities and state officers. And it is clear to me that modern dictators, especially in Africa, are using the Constitution or constitutional amendments as a special purpose vehicle to claw away on civil liberties and democratic gains. And we have examples all around us, even in the sub-region, where extension of presidential terms through constitutional amendments have been happening. The point I'm making, my lords, is that while pretending to observe the Constitution, the political elite will use amendments, constitutional amendments, to ensure that they extend their stay in power and concentrate power in their hands. It is a humble submission that this is a consideration that this court ought to put in mind when evaluating this case. The Constitution of Kenya 2010 recognized the danger of this behavior by the political elite. And if you look at the history, which is the CKRC report attached to the Attorney General's record and has been cited page 74 to 76, you will see the fears Kenyans had in the making of the Constitution, that the political elite would mess with the 2010 Constitution much more the way they had messed with the Independence Constitution through hyper amendments. This history is important in evaluating what is happening. When my learned friend, Mr. Senior Counsel Orengo and Senior Counsel Amolo were here, they were happy to state they were part of the constitutional review. I would like to say that I have lived that history too. Throughout the formal process, the more than 20 years of search for the Constitution, and during the tail end, as a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee with my learned, my friend Senior Counsel Orengo, and part of that time as the Minister of Justice. And I want to refer the court to the Constitution of Kenya Review Act, 2008, revised in 2009, and in particular to Section 23, which spells out the function of the committee, to Section 31, before 31 to Section 29, which says what materials the committee would use. And why I'm doing this, because the court has been told that the Constitution of Kenya 2010 is a political settlement. It's quite clear from the mandate given to the Committee of Experts in that act. What the Committee of Experts was doing was to rely on all the documents, all the views given by Kenyans, and to resolve the contentious issues, and to ensure that the review process faithfully reflected the will of Kenyans. So when we are told that it's a political settlement, far from it. It actually reflects the will of Kenyans, and yes, there were political settlements in Naivasha. And those settlements related to the system of government, to the form of devolution. I'll mainly talk of those two and say that even in resolving the political system,